Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you guys are new here. So for today's video, guys, I am so excited, but we're gonna be trying out a full face of a new makeup that I got at Sephora. So you guys want to see what my thoughts are on all these new products. Are they actually worth it? Well, then definitely keep on watching. Well, look at me. I told you guys that I was going to be branching out this year and trying things I'd never done before, and that is now doing full faces of first impressions. So I went on to Sephora and I ordered a bunch of new goodies that I saw just recently got released at Sephora. I had it delivered, and now we're going to try these out and see if they're actually worth the hype, worth the products being viral, worth products being like hyped about, and are they actually worth your money? So I will go ahead and preface this to say that not every single item in here I did purchase. Two items in here were actually sent to me by amazing subscribers. I'm so excited. So we're gonna go ahead and dive in. I'm gonna show you guys everything that I got, and then we're gonna go from there. So we're gonna pretty much do a full face of trying out all these new products. Now some of these may not be new, but they're definitely new to me. So we're gonna try out like the Touch and Soul. This is an Icy Sherbet Primer. This is actually sent to me by a wonderful subscriber. We are going to try out the brand new Makeup Forever. This is the HD Skin Foundation. So many of you guys tagged me in this and asked me to buy it. The day that this launched, I actually went and ordered it. It finally came in. I'm so excited to trying that out. I'm also trying out the new KVD. This is the Good Apple Lightweight Full Coverage Concealer. We will be trying out the Say Radiant Loose Setting Powder, along with the Gucci bronzer. I know, Gucci. This is actually sent to me though by wonderful subscribers, so thank you so much. You guys know who you are. I'll also be trying out the Pat McGrath. This is the Bridgington Divine Blush and Glow Trio, along with the eye. Who is she by Pat McGrath? Who is she? And then I also have the new Fenty Beauty. These are the semi-matte lipsticks that just launched. I also picked up a few of the new Makeup by Mario. These are the bombs. Now I do have more products in here. Like I have the retro palette, I have the glam palette, I have Dior lip oil, but most of those were actually sent to me by amazing subscribers. So I can dive on in. I'm gonna see if these are actually worth the buy. I typically don't ever do something like this. This is very new to me, but I told you guys I wanted to branch out this year and try out all new products and let you guys know if they're actually worth your money. So we're just gonna go ahead and dive straight on in. I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyes first. You guys know I always like to do my eyes. This is the Pat McGrath collaboration with Bridgington. This is the Mothership Diamond of the First Water eyeshadow palette, and I think this retails for $65. This is a limited edition palette, so once it's gone, it's gone. Honestly, I haven't really heard many people talk about this palette at all, so I wanted to try it out. It looks super cute. This is a very beautiful palette. Perfect in time, well, I would say for Valentine's Day season, but honestly for spring as well. Like, look at those shadows right there. Super, super beautiful. $65 though for like 6 shadows is like super steep and kind of like to me, but Pat McGrath does have amazing formula, and I just never really review her products here on my channel just because they are super expensive. So we're gonna dive into that. I am gonna zoom you guys in. I don't have any new brow products to try out for you guys, or like any new mascara or anything like that, but I am super excited. Also, I probably won't be trying out these Makeup by Mario. These are the lip balms. These are the lip plumping serums. I actually did a full TikTok where I tried out 4 out of the 7. I was able to pick up 2 more. I'm still just missing 1, but I did a full TikTok on these, and I actually think they're super worth it. They are, I think, like $20, $22. They're freaking amazing. I love them. And some of you guys asked me to pick up the new Fenty Beauty lipstick. So that is what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna zoom you guys in. I'm gonna stop rambling on, and let's go ahead and try out this full face of first impressions and trying out these brand new products and see if they're worth it. I'm gonna say that more 500 times. Don't drink if I say that, because you'll get drunk. Okay, so here are the swatches of this palette, by the way. It's actually super beautiful. I really do like the layout. This color right here is actually quite intriguing. So we're gonna like definitely play with that shade. I wanna see if I can create like just a really beautiful, easy eye look, because I actually am going to a like bridal makeup look today thingy. Like, you know, where you have to go and like try out bridal makeup. Not for me, but for Angela. You know, she's doing the trial run of her wedding today, so I'm not getting my makeup done today, I don't think, but she is. So we're gonna sit there and like, you know, see what they do and whatnot, and then they're obviously gonna talk to us because they're doing our makeup too for the wedding. I've never had anyone do my makeup, like professionally, ever, I don't think. So that's gonna be very, very, very intriguing for me, because I've never had anyone do my makeup before like that. So that's what we are doing today. So hopefully I do like a good job of this makeup, because I'm gonna hate to go to like a professional makeup artist and like look like crap. So I think it's really cool that they did a Bridgington palette. Now, I didn't know that Bridgington was a book series until after the show on Netflix came out. Now, let me tell you, I watched this show and everybody was like so obsessed with this. Don't get me wrong, I liked the show. It just was too obvious and reminded me too much of Gossip Girl. Like, really reminded us too much of Gossip Girl. But the only thing is, like, they kind of gave away who the Bridgington person was, like the gossip columnist was. It gave it away too easily. Instead of like just like letting it build up, at least like Gossip Girl, they let you like build that up, right? It's like you didn't know who Gossip Girl was for a couple seasons, but this one like just told you by the very end of the show. So I was like, oh, that kind of like took away the fun. And apparently, I guess there's like in the book, there's a lot of like steamy sex scenes in the book. In the show, it was good. Like, I mean, the sex scenes were really good. But I think what drives me super freaking crazy about sex scenes in shows and in movies, I feel like it's like how unrealistic they really are. Okay, so I'm going to go into this shade right here first. It's how unrealistic they really are. Like, I'm sorry, but the first time I ever lost my virginity, that shit hurt more than anything. I didn't have an orgasmic experience. I was in pain. And being like, can you hurry up? Because it hurt. Actually, I think the first several times I had sex, it like really, really, really hurt. And it wasn't like really enjoyable. So like when I watch these movies and the girls are just like in this bliss and they're just moaning and groaning, I'm like, you bitch. No way in hell is your first time that amazing. You know, especially as a teen. You know what I'm saying? Like, none of us knew what the fuck we were doing as a teen. Like, please, most guys were not lasting more than 30 seconds. Let's be realistic here. I just wish they would like kind of depict it more than what they actually do. They just kind of like do a piss poor job at actually showing what sex is like for the first time. But I mean, eventually it does get better, but just initially it sucks ass. I'm gonna go into this shade right here. This is gonna be like a very, very easy eye look. Her shadows are so beautiful. Because I don't want to do something super intense, especially because, like I said, I am going to that, like, bridal makeup testing today, and I don't really know what to expect, and I don't really like to wear my makeup looks outside the house, if I'm being completely honest. I still get, like, super, super, super self-conscious about my makeup looks and, like, my skills and stuff like that. Like, I'm still not someone that's super comfortable with it myself. So a lot of times I put on the makeup and then I do take it off before I go out. Depending, like if it's like a super natural, easy look that like looks really natural, then I might walk out with it. But like a lot of color, I will either take it off or not leave my house. And if I ever had to leave my house with colorful eye looks, at that time we were wearing all masks, so it's not like really people even saw who I was. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I'm still like, you know, learning to embrace it just a little bit of what I do and being like a YouTuber. But at the end of the day, guys, I'm not like a makeup artist. Like, I do the best that I can, and that's all I could hope for. There's definitely a lot of fallout with that shade. Okay, then we're gonna go into like just like this light mauvey purpley brown shade right there. Like, so I'm doing a very, very easy eye look today. Nothing too intense at all. So we're just going to take it and we're just going to lightly just start to plop that down. We're going to be very light-handed. If you guys hear the noise, it's just my neighbors. Wow, that blue shade, even though it's like super pretty, man, it is getting everywhere. Like, it is blending out into that. Not what I intended. It's a pretty shade, don't get me wrong, but it is definitely like blending out into my entire eye, which is making that a little annoying. Okay, so Let me go ahead and do the other eye off camera, and we're going to come back and start to do the base and really try out these products. I'm really curious to see about this Makeup Forever product. Apparently this is like this is like a new formula, and everybody's been raving about this. Everybody's been talking about it, so I really kind of want to put it to the test. It is a water-based foundation, and so is the primer, thank God, but I really just want to see how well it holds up. I'm not going to do like a wear test on it, but I just want to see what's all the hype, because everybody has been talking about this foundation like non-stop. And I never tried anything for makeup I never really tried too much products for makeup I've never really tried too many products from Makeup Forever, so this would be definitely a like first impression on that. Okay, so now that the eyes are done, we're gonna go in with this Icy Sherbet Primer. This is silicone free and it has a cooling effect. It says that this primer smooth skin texture. It says that this primer is a silicone-free primer that smooth skin texture gives you silky and fine-tuned finish. Its fresh sherbet-like texture smoothly glides with rich hydration and instantly cooled down effect. Oh, okay, so I've definitely tried Touch in Sol products before, but I've actually never heard of this primer. So I'm actually really interested to see how it works. I don't know if it's supposed to like, oh wow, look at that. Oh wow, that smells so good. I don't know if it's supposed to like do anything for like my pores and whatnot, but it does add like a hydration. So we're going to take this and we're just going to, wow, that smells so good. And that is so unbelievably silky. Holy crap. That feels like I'm putting on like, oh, I don't know how to describe it. It just feels super silky. That feels so nice. Wow. So all this cools down, we're going to look at the Makeup Forever HD Skin. Okay, so it says that for over 3 years, our worldwide collective of makeup artists have been working to create the HD Skin, their ideal foundation. Ultimate flawless second skin effect, high blur effect with an undetectable finish, buildable medium to full coverage. It has high resistance on skin. It's 24-hour long-lasting, waterproof, sweat-proof, and mask-friendly. This is true to skin shades, co-created with our pros, enhances skin tones with a semi-matte yet luminous finish, no color oxidation throughout the day. Ideal for normal, combination, and oily skin, non-comedogenic. Period. All right, we're gonna have to really try this out. I don't feel like a smoothing effect on this, but I don't feel like a cooling effect, but we'll have to try this out. I got the shade 2N22, which I guess was previous Y325. So hopefully this is going to be a good match. Like I said, I have been seeing everybody talk about this foundation all over TikTok, on YouTube, and we're gonna really put that to the test today to see how well I like it. So let's go ahead and try this out. All right, so far, so good. I really do like the initial application of this foundation. It looks really nice. I want to say it is close to my perfect match. Huh. Now that I'm putting on this foundation, I can completely feel that cooling effect. Okay, so this is it on half of my face. I actually do like how this looks. Now this is a medium to buildable coverage, and this is a medium to full coverage. You can definitely build this up. I don't think I'm going to build it up. I think I like the way that it actually is applying. It's super nice. It does make my skin look like it has a skin-like finish to it. Now, you guys know that my favorite foundation right now is the NARS Light Reflecting Advanced Skincare Foundation. I cannot get enough of that foundation. To me, it is just so damn good. Even though I do get oily in it, it doesn't like make me look greasy and disgusting. It just makes me look like almost like really dewy, and it's so easy to touch up, and that's what I really do appreciate. It's like really easy to touch up to save the foundation, which is what I appreciate more than anything. Okay, so now this is laid down, it hasn't settled in any fine lines or my pores. It actually looks really, really nice on the skin right now. That looks actually really nice. Okay, this is actually looking really nice. This is my first time ever trying any foundation from Makeup Forever. I think the only other thing I ever tried from them is their primers, and I've never been a big fan of their primers. I just never thought they were good for me. So this is my first impression, and so far I'm actually really, really enjoying it. So I actually do have two concealers. I have the Benefit, this is the Bright On Concealer, as well as the KVD Good Apple Lightweight Full Coverage Concealer. I got the shade Light 09. I was kind of limited on what I could get because this thing was selling out. But this is supposed to be a brightening concealer, and this is supposed to be an actual like full coverage. So I'm gonna swatch these on my hands so you can kind of like see the difference between the two. So that is the KVD right there. And let's try the Benefit. That is a Benefit right there. Benefit definitely has more of a yellow undertone to it. So I'm not going to try this one. I think I'm going to try the KVD to really put this to the test, because so many of you guys are asking me to try out this concealer because I tried out the foundation. I wasn't a fan of the foundation. Like, I generally wasn't a fan because of the fact that I am so oily. It just wasn't for me at all. I do like the I do really like this applicator though. This applicator is super nice. Okay, so far upon blending, this is looking really, really nice. It definitely is completely like making my under eye look kind of smooth. I actually really do like it when my under eye looks really smooth. Like, my favorite concealer is my Fenty Beauty Brightening Bright Fix Concealer. That is just such a good concealer. It literally just makes your under eye look so smooth. Especially since, like, you know, I do have like fine lines under there. I don't want anything to like settle and cake and crease. And that concealer does not do that at all. It is such a gorgeous concealer. And I could see that this one is not doing that to my under eyes either. But we'll see how it works when I do apply like my under eye powder to it and see how well it holds up. All right, so I'm just gonna take my Jaclyn Cosmetics. This is the Face It Brightening Under Eye Palette, and we're gonna take it and we're going to just place that under the eyes and see how it looks with that placed on top. It actually looks really nice. It is very, very smooth. I can see like my fine lines, but it's not making anything look bad. It's actually looking really smooth. Okay, that's actually really nice. I'm excited. All right. Usually whenever I do these style videos, I tend to not have like good luck with any of these products. So I'm excited that things are kind of working out. Okay, so next we're gonna go into the Say. This is the Radiant Loose Setting Powder. It says, set, smooth, and diffuse with our unbelievably weightless and radiant loose powder. Patented aerated cream technology delivers a translucent sheen and provides a natural velvety finish to skin. Okay, so let's try this out. I have never tried anything from this brand. I got the shade Translucent, although it does not look translucent on here, so we're gonna really see if it is. That does not look translucent, but we're gonna try it out. It very well could be, who knows. Let's place this on the face. Oh no. Guys, this has glitter in it. No. No, this has glitter in it. Son of a bitch. It's like the Jaclyn Cosmetics Translucent Setting Powder. This has little microfine glitters in it. Oh no. You guys know how I feel about translucent setting powders that look like that because I'm so oily. The last thing I need to do is have a translucent setting powder that has glitter in it. Damn, that kind of sucks. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I now have microfine glitter all over my face because this translucent setting powder has that. Oh no. Shit. Okay, so for bronzer, we're gonna go into the Gucci. This is just a bronzing powder. This thing is freaking luxurious. I mean, like, look at this. I have never tried anything from Gucci, like, ever. So this will be my first time. Like, look at how gorgeous this thing is. Oh my god, this thing is just unbelievably beautiful. So we're gonna take it, and this is my first time using this. I don't even know what shade I'm in. This is in the shade 02. So we're gonna take it and we're gonna lightly place that. Wow, that is so pretty. Right here. That is really, really, really gorgeous. That is such a gorgeous bronzer. It is super, super bronzing though. Like 100%. That is really, really bronzing me up. But we're going to go for it. We're just going to go for it because why not? This is a beautiful, beautiful bronzer, and it is a really expensive bronzer. So moving on to the blush and highlight. I have the Bridgington Divine Blush and Glow Trio. I don't remember how much this one was. I think it's still like around the $60 price range. This is how it looks. Again, these are super limited edition, so once they go, they go. They do have 2 blushes plus a highlighter today. So we're gonna go into this blush because it seems like this would be more up my alley. You guys know I don't like to have such an intense blush, but look at how gorgeous, like look at how gorgeous that is. That is such a beautiful freaking blush. I love blushes that have like little imprints in them, but then it makes me like so scared and hesitant to actually use it because I don't want to like mess it up. Does this have a, this doesn't have like a, is that a highlighter? That's not a highlighter. Is that a highlighter? Y'all, this blush has like a highlight in it. No. 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 It has like a highlight in it. It's like, oh, shit. Oh, God, guys. Well, we're going to make this work. Oh, you guys, if you guys don't know, I am not a fan of a highlighted or illuminating blushes because I'm so oily. The last thing I want is to have that. I like a matte blush all the way. It looks really gorgeous on this face right now, but it makes me like not want to highlight because I already have a radiant setting powder, and now I'm gonna put that on. Well, we are really putting these foundations to the test. Okay, well, we're gonna have to try the highlight. So we're gonna try the highlight right here. We're gonna go into this shade, and we're just gonna lightly place that just right here, even though I really don't even think that my face needs it because the fact that that blush already has such a glow to it. This is just very lightly popping this on. I mean, like really lightly plopping that on. Okay, let me quickly finish my under eyes and I'll be right back, guys. Okay, so now the eyes are done. I did go back into the palette and I just went into this shade right here just to do like an inner corner highlight, and I went back into that same purple shade to do the underneath. So moving on to lips. I didn't know that you had to buy like the actual like component and then buy the like the little filler. So here's a, shoot. Here is the like lipstick thingy. I guess just put it like this, and how does this work? Well, I don't really know how it works. This is $12 and I don't really know how to make this work. And this is like a $20 lipstick. I got the shade in the MVP because I guess this is like Rihanna's shade is like this. So how does, I guess it's, I got the shade MVP because this is a red and this is like, I guess Rihanna's like go-to shade. So I think I just like drop this in here. This does not seem right. I'm so confused. Or does it go like this? No. How does this work? How do you do this? I don't know how to make this work. I feel so stupid. Okay, so I'm just gonna take the shade. I don't know how to make this lip component work. I do apologize. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna go into Jacqueline's. This is the shade Bow. This is just gonna be a red lip liner. I'm gonna take that and line my lips with that today, and then we're gonna try out this lipstick. I'm not the biggest fan of lipsticks. I like more of a liquid lip or like a lip gloss, but you know, having an occasional lipstick is not a bad thing. Now this is supposed to be like a blue red, like a true red, so we'll see. You guys know how I feel about my true reds. Okay, I kind of did like a horrible job lining my lips. Okay, so I don't know how to work this thing. So, wow, that is really pretty. So we're gonna try this out. Ooh, this smells divine. It smells just like their glosses. Alrighty, guys, and this is the final look. What do we think? What do we think? Let's take a like actual like close-up look. The skin actually still looks really, really nice. I'm not gonna lie, the skin looks really nice. It's actually not bad. All right, let me zoom you guys out and I'll give you guys my final thoughts. So I realized that my mic was in a really weird place the entire time I filmed that. So I do apologize if the audio is a little off. I'm gonna try to adjust it in editing. But let's go ahead and go over the makeup products. So the very first thing we have is the Icy Sherbet Primer. Honestly, it felt super smooth putting it on. It was a very, very smoothing primer. I don't know if it did anything when it comes to like concealing. I don't know if it did anything when it came to like my pores and fine lines, anything like that, but it definitely was super smoothing. I didn't really feel the cooling effect until I put on the foundation. That's when I kind of felt the full cooling effect. I don't know how well this will mix with other I don't know how well this will work with my foundation. I'm gonna have to try it out with other foundations to like really give my opinion. So far, I do enjoy it. I had nothing bad to say about it. It was really pleasant to work with. The foundation, this foundation is actually really, really beautiful. I love the way that it looks on my face. I love the way that it blended out. It's so effortless. It made my skin look really beautiful. Had that skin-like finish, which I really do appreciate. So I'm gonna keep playing with this to really see how well I like it, because you guys know that I have been obsessed with my NARS. So this would be like kind of nice to try out too. I've been really into like these type of foundations lately. I don't know why. I think it's just because even though I do get super oily, it's kind of nice to have that like radiant like still kind of nice to have that radiant glow, just as long as I don't look like nasty and greasy. But so far I do really enjoy this. I can't wait to keep trying this out. The KVD foundation, the KVD concealer, this is actually really nice. It looked really smoothing underneath my eye. It didn't like settle into any fine lines under my eyes. It looked really beautiful. It blended out easily. It didn't dry down super quick. I want to keep playing with this because this is a really, really nice concealer. And if I can and if I really do fall in love with this might actually be like right up there with my Fenty Beauty. So that was actually really a pleasant surprise on that one. The Say setting powder, I don't like it. Now, it did go on translucent. You know, originally I was kind of hesitant with it. Guys, it is so like radiant. It has little microfine glitters in it. And for someone like me who's really oily, the last thing I want to do is put glitter all over my face. I know in a couple hours I'm going to get really oily. So I'm going to try to fight it as best as I can. But putting on something like that, putting on something that has like a little microfine glitter to it is just going to accentuate the oil. And it's just not good for my skin, unfortunately. I wish I saw that before I bought it. I just was seeing that this was a new setting powder that people were talking about. So I was like, oh, I got to get my hands on it. And now I'm kind of like, shit, I don't think that one's going to work for me. As for the Gucci bronzer, this is a very, very, very gorgeous bronzer. It went on super beautiful. It kind of reminds me of the Marc Jacobs Omega bronzer. It really does remind me of that. Is it my favorite? I don't know. I'm going to have to keep playing with it. My favorite right now is still the Rare Beauty bronzing stick. That is such a gorgeous bronzer. I love the way my face looks with that bronzer. So we'll have to keep playing with this to see how well I like it, but this is still a really, really gorgeous bronzer. As for the little blush palette, y'all, I did not know that this blush right here had like a metallic effect where it had like glitter, where it had like almost like a highlighter, like it's a baked blush. I am just not a fan of those blushes. I'm not a fan of blushes that have lumosity to it, that have glitter to it, that have like almost like a highlight effect to it, because I do get super oily. I don't want to have a blush that's going to accentuate the oil, accentuate the textures, and really add that luminous glow, because then it's going to make me not want to put on any highlighter. And I do like wearing highlighters, so I'm just kind of like, no, I wish I knew, but I didn't. So that's my fault. The actual like highlighter itself, it's pretty. Definitely not my favorite highlight at all. You can see it on there, but it just doesn't have that pop and that lumosity that I'm looking for. It's gorgeous, but I think that this is something I probably definitely could have passed on, unfortunately. For the eyeshadow palette, this eyeshadow palette is a very, 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 very gorgeous eyeshadow palette. Definitely overpriced for what it is, but super gorgeous. I really do love these two shades right here, and I really do enjoy this shade, but let me tell you, it gets everywhere. My hands are covered in that blue sparkle. It was all over my face. I had a hard time getting rid of it, and I could tell this is going to be that type of shadow that's just going to be a pain in the ass to work with. As gorgeous as it is, I do love the color of it. I'm going to have troubles with this one because it literally just blended everywhere on the eye, kind of just like smeared into the other shadows, which is something I don't want. When I put it down, I kind of want it to stay. So maybe next time I play with it, I'll maybe use glitter glue underneath it so it kind of just stays right there and doesn't go everywhere. But I definitely had some issues with that shadow. So that definitely is unfortunate, but everything else about it is a really beautiful palette. As for the lips, this is definitely a really gorgeous red. I'm not going to take away from the fact that it is a very, very, very gorgeous red. But I can't seem to figure out this shit right here. I don't know how the hell this works. I don't get it. I think I need to watch like a tutorial on it because I don't get it. I'm probably supposed to take this pack off, but like, what does this do? What is this? What does this do? Like, I don't get it. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. And like, well, I'm so confused. I'm just so confused by this thing. I'm probably look so stupid right now. Not my first time looking stupid on the internet, but I don't know how to work this, like, at all. So that's kind of confusing. I really do love the way this looks. It is very, very comfortable. It smells nice, but I am just not the biggest fan of lipsticks. I don't really like applying lipstick because they don't really, I have a hard time staying in line. At least with like a liquid lip, I can like, you know, be very, very precise with it. And I can really work with it. Lipsticks, not so much. Lipsticks, because they are such a thicker, because they have such a thicker applicator to them, like they're just bigger, they can kind of get everywhere. And with lipsticks, these will definitely transfer, they'll smear, they'll get everywhere. If the second I do this, it will go on my face, and because it's red, that is not a good idea. So when it comes to like lipsticks, I don't like having red lipsticks personally. I like either a liquid lip or a gloss, where it's just easier to work with compared to a lipstick. But I will say that this is super beautiful. It is very, very, very comfortable on the lips. Like, it feels like I'm wearing a lip balm. Super, super comfortable. I love the way this feels. I do love the color of it. I'm just not the biggest fan of lipstick formula, regardless of whose brand it is. I'm not really much of a lipstick girl. Overall, I think we definitely had a lot more hits than we did misses. I really do like doing this style video for you guys to try out a full space of new products to let you guys know whether or not they're worth it. Typically when I've done these reviews in the past, I've had a lot of misses and I've messed up so much. So I'm kind of like I'm getting better with it. It's making me happy about myself. Like, yeah, I'm getting the hang of this. I can do this. I can be a makeup beauty guru. But yeah, these products are so fun to play with. If there's anything in here that you guys have tried, please let me know in the comments below. Let me guys know what your thoughts are on these products, what you guys think of this makeup look, and what should I try next. I love having you guys tell me what I should try next. So I'll make sure I linked everything that I used today down below. But that is it, guys. That is it for today's video, guys. If you guys like this video, please make sure you guys give this video a cheeky thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already, so I do post 4 to 5 videos a week. Make sure you guys head over to my other channel. It's R for the Life, where you guys get to see my cool, wonderful adventures, my amazing husband, Corey. And a huge, huge thank you goes to all these beautiful, wonderful Patreon members you guys see right here. Thank you guys so much for everything. And to my subscribers and viewers, thank you guys so much for being here. Whether you guys like this video, you guys thumbs down this video, you guys subscribed, you guys did not subscribe, either way, just thank you guys so much for being here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. So with that said, guys, I love you, and I'll see you guys in the very next video. Bye! It's strange what desire will make foolish people do. Because I know by the end of because I know in a couple hours I'm gonna get oily because I know in a couple hours I'm gonna get oily. So what I want to do is oh fuck, I just dropped that.